What I heard, Aquarius, is that it is not time. It is not time. What is it? What is this related to? I'm not too sure. We're going to be diving deeper, of course, but it is not time. Is it that it's not time for you to say something or to address a situation? Is it that it's not time for you to make this a move or this move, whatever move it might be that you want to make? There is a energy that is presenting itself as it relates to it is not time yet. You know, what they are showing me is an energy, is an image of a tree that has fruits on it, and they're not quite ready to pick yet. They're not quite ready to harvest yet because they're not ripe enough. There is something that is not quite ready yet, and you are asked to have a little patience. I'm hearing like yes, there has been a waiting period, and it's as if you're gotten impatient with this waiting period. But I'm feeling like spirit is really wanting you to kind of hang on a little bit longer because things are coming into fruition, but it's not quite time yet for you. Yeah, I know how frustrating this energy can be here, Aquarius. We all have gone through this, but it behooves you at this time to really be patient with a process, with a circumstance, might be with a person, and even more importantly, to be more patient with yourself at this time here. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarians. Your time spent with me is greatly appreciated, love, and definitely not taken for granted. We're going to be taking these three cards, main cards in the upright. You have listen to your heart. Your second card is it's a team effort. And your third card says take your time. Listen, take your time. You see what I'm saying here? And this person is standing in the middle of an hourglass. You see here? So this is what spirit is saying. It's not quite time yet, Aquarius. It's not quite time yet. And it's an energy of encouraging you, coming in to encourage you that things are working out for you, and that is an energy of you knowing for sure that all is it that you put into the universe, the most high divine, the universe hears you, your spiritual team hears you, and they know that you're in deserving of whatever it is that you want to do or move forward to. Might be is it that something that you need to address in a dynamics that you're called to kind of take your time at this time because it's not quite right for you to say anything at this time. I'm feeling also an energy of protection here, an energy of protecting your energy, an energy of protecting, how is it that you move forward here. That is what I'm getting. We have listened to your heart. So let's get some cards out here. You're called to listen to your heart at this time, to really listen to that small voice within self that is calling you to kind of, slow things down a little bit. We have conflict here. Your second card coming on the fence is isolation. I'm led to take it in the upright. And your third card is patience. Listen, you cannot make this thing up here. So you might have been going through an energy of our experience that is surrounded with some conflict here. You have conflict in reverse, you know. Yes, these energies are coming out. Yeah, just let me get your cards here. So take your time, and it's a team effort. uh, there's an energy of separation. You have isolation here also, so there's an energy of separation coming in here. Separation from what? We'll dive deep in the energies, of course. Okay, is it two cards? We have two cards here, and I'm going to take them, put it right there. So there is conflict here, right under listen to your heart. You going within, you tapping into the energy of your heart chakra. You really listening to what is it that your heart's saying. What is it? What move is your heart telling to take at this moment? Is your heart telling you to move forward and to do something, to confront something, to take action? Spirit is really telling you is at this time to kind of like take it easy on yourself, be patient with others, and to be patient with yourself at this time. You have conflict on, just listen to your heart in reverse, isolation, and patience. So patience is presenting itself. Conflict in reverse, you're moving outside of this experience. And by you listening to your heart, it's going to equip you with the understanding and the overstanding. How is it to maneuver yourself out of whatever it is that you might be seeing or might be occurring in your life that is very conflict, has this energy of conflict attached to it. You're coming outside of that energy here. You're coming outside of that energy and feeling, and you're going into isolation. You're taking yourself away. You're taking yourself away from whatever it is that might be very disfavorable, unsatisfactory to you here. It could be speaking about anything in your life. It could be speaking about your relationships or dynamics surrounding relationships. And this could be speaking about family dynamics or, intimate relationship, platonic, however. But this is some sort of an energy coming out as it relates to you coming into the awareness that it is not time yet for you to either say something, to do something, or to move towards something here. It is time for you to sit within your heart space so as for you to become clear. It is time for you to be patient with the process, knowing that all things are in divine alignment for you at this time. Let's get a card for this conflict in reverse here. For listen to your heart. On the fence, I'm led to take it in the upright is the Seven of Swords here. So you're called to, you taking the time to be very patient with a situation that might be deceptive. You're going to be able to maneuver yourself out of this deceptive, conflictive energy here. This is what I'm getting for you here. You have isolation. But let me get a next card for this Seven of Swords. You have the Five of Cups. So it's a conflict, it's an energy of might be deception that causes you to feel an energy of loss. It's an energy of loss. It's like I'm getting an energy where you had really invested your time and effort, and for some of you, your resources in a particular situation, and it turned out what you reap from it is just conflict. I can give you an example. An example is like you have gone into business with some family members or some friends, and instead of it going in a favorable way, so as for everyone to be, pleased with the outcome, it caused some conflict, it caused some deceptive energies, and this is causing you now to have to maneuver yourself outside of these experiences. And this is why you're called to listen to your heart and to move into an energy of isolation, so as for you to get the clarity, so as for you to be able to move forward here. The Devil coming in for isolation. So it could be a manipulative energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn as well energy. It could be an energy that was it was unfavorable. It was totally unfavorable. Whatever this is speaking about is totally unfavorable here. You're asked to take yourself away from whatever it is that was very conflicted. The Five of Wands coming in with the Devil energy for isolation. This is what you're called to isolate yourself from. Calls to isolate yourself from the conflict. Calling you to isolate yourself from anything that might be, very negative, very dark, negative, unfair, unjust, not balanced. Anything that wants to manipulate you and to control you at this time. With this Five of Wands being here also, what they're also telling me is that you have gone through some experience, Aquarian, that is now affording you to be more wiser, to be more knowledgeable as to how to deal with situation as they arise. If it has to deal with the same situation, because you have gone through these experience, you're now coming out with a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and in an understanding how is it that you maneuver yourself here. You're asked to have patience with yourself. patience with yourself. The Knight of Cups for patience. The Knight of Cups for patience is as if the energy is saying, listen, we are offering you the opportunity to be still at this time, so as for you to step into your knowing, so as for you to be reassured that, you know, all is working out for you in divine timing. With this Knight of Cups is like source is coming in to offer you a peace, reassurance. This is what I'm getting with this Knight of Cups here. Yeah, to remind you to love on yourself, to let go whatever it is that you need to let go of, and not to be too judgmental of yourself, and might be a situation that was very disfavorable here. I'm feeling you want to address the elephant in the room. You want to say something as it relates to these energies, but your spiritual team is saying it's not time yet. It is for you to take your time, and it's a team effort here. Now with this team effort, you can see there has some plugs here. I'm feeling like you're going to be aligned with some really good people. You're going to be magnetized to people who are on the same trajectory of the same belief system, the same mindset, and it's going to afford for you to move effortlessly in a direction that is more cohesive to what is it that you want to see your life moving forward. Because you're coming out of an experience with some people or a situation that was very conflictive. Yeah? Maiden of clarity. This energy, with the time, it's a team effort. You have maiden of clarity, maiden of passion here in the reverse, and criticism. So you might feel like, you know, a group of people is criticizing you. This might be surrounding the conflict that you were in. Might be a lot of people gossiping, you know, causing a lot of confusion, delusion, yeah, intimidation, manipulation. That's sort of an energy here. We have made of clarity. So you're moving back into clarity here. This is why you have isolated yourself, or you're called to isolate yourself and to remove yourself from this energy. You have the Four of Cups coming in for maiden of clarity. Because once you were sitting and worrying and just looking at the glass half full, looking at the criticism, listening to the criticism, you know, taking the criticism to heart, feeling bad about it, you know, wondering if all of this that people are gossiping about and saying, if it's really, you know, it's like, it's a bit confusing. It's an energy of manipulation, an energy of conflict. Yeah. And this maiden of clarity is coming in to let you know, like, listen, you're going to be able to remove yourself from this energy. Not only remove yourself from this energy, but we're giving this opportunity for you to be able to align yourself more into a vibration that is very much cohesive. Is this the Knight of Cups to the Five of Cups? You can see that there, the source spirit is really offering this person a cup here. I'm feeling like it's this cup that this Knight is coming in. I'm also feeling and hearing that there are persons that are coming in to offer you an opportunity to remove yourself from a dynamics that is not favorable here. Maiden of Passion in the reverse. Why is Maiden of Passion here in the reverse? Tower. Yeah, some tower is going to be falling because of some clarity that is coming in. You can see that the sword, you can look at the clouds dissipated there, and she's setting out order, she's setting out clarity, she's setting out truth and righteousness here, moving forward here. Maiden of Passion is here, coming in is clarity, is the tower. Might be there was somebody here or a situation that was very egotistic, that is now being able to be a base. There's an energy that is being humbled here. There's an energy that is being humbled here. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. This tower that is going to be falling as it surrounds the situation is going to allow for you to release yourself. It's going to allow for your eyes to be open, for you to not to be, bound into a situation here. The high priestess energy, you see. So you're trusting your heart, you're tapping into your intuition. The wheels are turning now in your favors because there is clarity with the sun and the wheel of favor, wheel of fortune to the high priestess. You see what I'm saying? It's criticism. Why is criticism here for my divine Aquarius? Why is criticism here? The team effort also was a team effort of criticism. It's as if there was a group of people that came up upon you that that they work together to criticize you, to bring conflict towards you. This is a next energy that spirit is showing me at this time as it relates to it's a team effort. It was a team effort to come against you, and it's going to also be a team effort to help to release you from whatever these sort of a deceptive, manipulative, conflictive energies that you're called to remove yourself from. With criticism, you have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're removing yourself from anything that was very heart-wrenching, that was very burdensome, that was very, an energy of sadness, an energy of feeling rejected. You're coming out of that energy right now with this tower falling here, removing yourself from a group, removing yourself from this team effort that wanted so badly to cause conflict, wanted so badly to control you and to manipulate you, want to bring to the forefront the forefront of your life experience of things and experiences that is totally unfavorable, that was totally disgusting, that was totally unfair. You see what I'm saying? And I'm feeling this is something that you wanted to address, but spirit is saying it's not time. It says here, take your time. Right under take your time, where I'm feeling like, listen, time for you to just to be patient. The time is not right for you to really address something here. I'm feeling more than anything else is to address a situation. Right under it's take your time. You have sacrifice, mother perception, oracle, and maiden clarity. Maiden clarity in reverse here. You had it up there in the upright. It's in the reverse here for take your time, because I'm feeling like spirit is saying to you at this time here, like, listen, there are some things that are left uncovered, that you're going to be coming into the awareness, that you're going to be seeing. So there are some things that are left for you to see, and you seeing whatever is there for you to see is now going to afford for you to be more informed, so as for you to address a situation here. Sacrifice is here. Why sacrifice is here? Yeah, the sacrifice that you have to make at this time is to be patient with the process. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles here. To be patient with the process. To be patient knowing that the scales are going to be balanced. Yeah, to be patient in knowing that, listen, it's all about divine timing. And it's for you to trust the process at this time. It's for you to trust the process, knowing that source, your spiritual team, your guides, your angels are working on your behalf. And this is the mother perception energy that is coming in. The perception that you have surrounding this situation is going to play a very clean role, because it's going to afford for you to understand that there is also a need for you to be patient. With the Six of Swords being here in the reverse, it's not time for you to move forward into a particular, to address something, or to move forward in a particular area that was very conflictive, that was very, doesn't have any integrity, that wanted to demonize you, that wanted to ostracize you, that wanted to segregate you, that wanted others to look down on you, to talk negatively about you, not knowing that in truth and in fact that you are the oracle here. So there is some wisdom, knowledge, and inner and understanding that you are going to be equipped with. I'm feeling like also You're going to be, Spirit is going to be granted you this with this Knight of Cups because of your patience, some spiritual gifts here. The Six of Cups. This is coming in. This is something, some spiritual gift that you're going to be stepping into here. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your emotions are now being balanced and you're moving into the energy of strength. You're garnering the strength in order for you to move forward when it is time for you to move forward, because now is the time is an energy of isolation. That is what I'm getting here. Yeah, can I get the next card for the Six of Cups in reverse for the Oracle? There's more work to be done. And this more work to be done is a work that you're going to be doing in a time of isolation, in a time of taking yourself away. Because there are some, as I said, Aquarius, there is, because of your patience, because of your obedience, because that you come into the understanding that it is not time yet, and you close your mouth and you did not step toward a certain thing, you're going to be rewarded. That is what I'm getting. You are going to be rewarded here. Yeah, because there are some things that are left to be, stones that are left to be turned over. There's some situation that might be still be hidden here that spiritual team is going to be showing you here. The Emperor in reverse for the Maiden of Clarity in reverse. There is something that wanted to control you, that is not no more in control, that you're going to be coming into the awareness of. You have the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse here for Maiden of Clarity in reverse. So there was a collaborated sort of an effort. There was a team effort that came up against you here that is no longer, because this energy, it's as if this energy is no longer clear either. I'm getting the next clarification for this Maiden of Clarity in reverse. It's as if they are not able to be manipulated anymore. They're not able to push across a deceptive, illusionary energy on others to turn their backs on you. It's as if they can't convince others anymore about who is it that you are. The criticism are not working anymore. You see what I'm saying? The gossiping is not working anymore. The conflict is only making you stronger. You see what I'm saying here? That is what I'm getting here for you, my divine, beautiful Aquarians. So take your time. Be patient with yourself. You have to take your time and be patient. That is what I heard. It is not time yet. It is not time yet to address a situation. Allow people to further show you exactly who they are. And this, when you do that, then you will be even more informed as to what was going on, what is really happening, and how is it that you're going to address this situation here. Yeah, that is what I'm getting here for you. Let's get one card here for you, my divine, beautiful Aquarius. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is here again. You're going to have to make the necessary sacrifice in order to wait. I know you're itching to tell people certain things, to address certain things, to step up to the plate and say certain things, but there is a need for wisdom, and this is what you're going to garner. This is what spirit, your source, your ancestors is really affording you to step into, in this energy of patience, in this energy is of this waiting time, of this waiting period, of you really exercising this patience. There's an energy of sacrifice that you need to really embrace at this time. Sacrifice the need. So it's like an energy, it's like what's that word here? Yes, we said you want to address the elephant in the room. It's like a self-gratification sort of an energy. It's a delay. There is a delayed gratification energy that you need to cultivate, that you need to really embrace at this time. And the time that you're going to, Spirit is going to say it's time for you to now step up and to say something now that you have seen everything, because there are some things left unseen here. then you're going to know exactly it is time for you to say something, to step up to the plate, to move towards something or someone. You are going to definitely know the time when the time is right for you to do what is it that you feel that you want to do at this time. Yeah. So just be patient. Just be patient and trust the process. This is your reading, my divine Aquarians. Thank you so much for being here, and please do enjoy the rest of your week.